Well, I completely forgot to, like, turn on my volume, but that's okay. Hello. So, I want to say that this video might contain spoilers for Zootopia 2. Probably, probably not. I saw it today, basically. And I'm not going to lie, it was pretty good. I think it was much better than the original, and it improved on a lot of things that the original did, and then the sequel just did it better. And I like that. It's not very often that Pixar really misses with stuff, but yeah, we're also going to be using, like, LOOMALAAAA. We have a Palm, Spit Out, Energy Break, Boom Bash, kind of just going for big damage, and we have Kabunga Coffee to burn things. It's kind of like our whole goal here. And yeah, I really, really liked this movie, and I think it was very well done. And I'm very glad that it wasn't just a mindless cash grab, because they very well could have just done mindless, easy cash grab, you know? Make it dumb and stupid and people buy it one time and watch it. No, it was a great, well thought out, well paced movie. And there was one moment where I did not expect the twist. So there is one moment in the movie near the very end where it's like, oh god, I genuinely did not expect it. Like, okay, in the first movie you have the twist villain being like Bellwether, and then in this one, I wouldn't say it's a twist villain, but I didn't expect what I saw. I think that's the best way I can explain it, because low-key, I just didn't expect it. It was really well done. I was really shocked by it. And the thing about it is the story itself made sense. It wasn't just like a one-off, like, oh, this is like something that just doesn't make any sense. No, it made sense. And I'm very happy that it did make sense, because I think it's kind of difficult to pick up where Zootopia left off beforehand. I don't know why they went for Toxic Tail. I guess they were trying to get the poison off, which they did, because they're the best player in the game. And I didn't really know where they were going to take the second movie. And then they did it, and it worked really, really well. And then the end credit scene confirmed a third movie. Yay. So yeah, we're going to be getting a third Zootopia, and I really liked the movie. It was very, very good. The new cast members that joined for this movie were very good, and I am glad I went to go watch that movie, because I think it was just a fun movie. It was just fun, and I'm glad. I just loved it. But yeah, I hope everyone else who has seen Zootopia 2 like also shares the same sentiment that I do, like just a good movie in general. And definitely should be recognized as a good movie, because it was. I think, I don't know if, I'm trying to think of like any downsides that I have, because a lot of the time when I try to watch movies, I try to get my full opinion on them, and I'm very lenient when it comes to like bad movies, like something like, Moana 2, you know? Not super great. I see what they were trying to do, but it really was not as iconic as the original. Stuff like that, I try to look for those little critiques, and they didn't really stray too far from the original in this case. It was just well thought out fun, and that's what I liked about it. It just felt like there was not really a moment in the movie where I didn't care what was happening, and I think that's really important for a lot of movies to do, is just get us to care about these characters that we're watching, and this movie did it very well. And I'm happy that it did, because I was scared going into it, especially since we have like freaking Toy Story like 5 announced. Goodness, what are they gonna do with that? I don't know. All I know is I enjoyed Zootopia 2, and I think everyone else should enjoy it as well. Yeah, it'd be one of those movies that I go watch again in theaters. That's how much I enjoyed it. But yeah, but besides all that, how's everyone's day been? I mean, this is a late upload, of course, because I was out watching Zootopia 2, and I, of course, being me, completely forgot to do my video before I left. Not that I didn't forget, I was just like, I could do it when I get home. It'll be fine. I'll figure out what to do. And I remembered LOOMALAAAA got energy break, because I remember someone talking about it in my Discord server. That or it was talking about Mocho getting energy break. And I was like, oh yeah, let's just do that. And so I did. I just did energy break LOOMALAAAA, which I'm hoping we'll actually be able to use. We just need to get rid of this freaking wind, which is proving to be annoying. Mm. Now this is a problem. Ow. Well, it's not really that big of a problem anymore. I really like Gleaming Morphezu. It's very pretty. I like both the alpha and the gamma. And I want to get the gamma at some point because it's something that I think I'd like. But yeah, honestly, today, it's been really cold recently, so not a lot of interesting things have been happening. But, do I just lose to Whippledrift? There's very big potential that I do. Actually, no, I have a Gargolem, so as long as I never go for Hasten, we should be fine. Yeah, and I have Alvin, so Alvin should also be able to handle it. Alright, so we can go into... We could probably just go into LOOMALAAAA here and go for a Palm, because we do ignore, or we take reduced damage from mind moves. So we're just going to get a free piece of mind off here. Only real issue I have with LOOMALAAAA is, like, it really doesn't have any solid way of healing. And we're just going to Palm. And we take reduced damage because we have Wholesome, and they are Frostbitten, so we're not going to take that much damage at all. Oof. Big dub. Huge. Yep, and now we get our energy back with Kabunga Coffee, which also lets us burn on our spit out, which we love to see. I guess burning Whippledrift will be a priority here. And we're going to do solid damage to it. But yeah, I think Energy Break with LOOMALAAAA really does help it be able to hit those annoying spirit types. We're still outspeeding it because this thing's really freaking fast, I guess. Holy. Tempest. I don't get it. Why? Why are we tempesting there, man? Use Typhoon. Let's just spit out again. And they're swapping, and they are into Solmecta. We can just Boom Bash this. If it doesn't just die to spit out. It just died to spit out because I crit it. Okay. But yeah, those of you who have seen Zootopia 2, what do you guys think about it? I think I probably rate it a solid 9 out of 10. Like, maybe like 9.5. I really can't think of too many critiques that I had. Like, the pacing felt normal. We got to see more of the world, and more questions from the first movie got answered. But yeah, definitely better than the original, and I'll stand by that. I think it was majorly better than the original. And that's not saying that the original is bad. It's just saying that the second one did everything the original did, but just better. In so many ways, it just did it better. And I think that's what most movies need to aim to achieve. Is just doing what the original did, what made it good, and then improving upon what made it good. Which, what made the original Zootopia good was a dynamic between the two main characters, a okay-ish police plot. I think the plot of the second movie made more sense than the first one, because the first movie's like, there's a bunch of kidnapped predators, and it's like mostly about like racism and stuff, which is a good message to give people, like, don't be racist, you know? That was like what, like, kind of how your dreams, like, the world isn't really what you think it is, and how your dreams, you have to work for them instead of them just coming true, you know? It was a good way to explain how the world can work. And it also explained how there can be unfortunate differences between people. And then the second movie didn't really focus on that much. It focused on something else, and I won't get into it because I don't want to, like, spoil the movie entirely. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm just going back into Protagon and Metal Blast. I mean, if my Zip Zap did that much, Metal Blast should be able to kill because it is stronger. It is stab. Yeah, we'll be good. But the Elemental Dungeons thing reset today, and yet again, I have to wait even longer to get my freaking Corrupted Galaxy. I've been waiting so long. At this point, like, the saddest part being that Corrupted Galaxy did actually show up, but it was in, like, the very beginning of the raid starting, and you needed, get this, 360,000 radium, which I have enough to get it now, but when it came out, it was not possible to have that much. So it's like, what the heck? It wasn't really fair, you know? I'm dead, right? You're just gonna kill me? Good, 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 good. I'm down. Is it too early? Nah. We're just gonna go into it. Let's just palm. We are faster than it, and we have wholesome, so we take reduced damage. Then we're just gonna spit at it. Ow. Yeah, look at that. Oh, dude, wholesome is so strong because it just gets rid of your 2 weaknesses, and you're just like neutral to everything in the game. It's awesome. Love it. Spit out. Bat. Beautiful. LOOMALAAAA feels like one of those Loomians that I don't think many people realize is actually really good. Because it's one of the few things in the game that can just spread statuses so easily without any, like, regifting shenanigans going on. Because, like, it can do that, right? I could just spit at this Eclipse and burn it. And if it's physical, I take no damage. And if it's ranged, I have palm, right? Like, it just... LOOMALAAAA is one of those Loomians that I think is just under the radar right now. And is actually secretly incredibly strong. But not a lot of people realize that. Which, hey, I'll take it. It's never really fun to fight because it's so fast. It doesn't deal that much damage, though, so it's more so like a utility thing. You kind of just spread your statuses around, you know? Well, I'm definitely dead to this thing, but hey, at least I might be able to actually click energy break. Ow. Do I live? Oh my god, I survived. Oh no, the energy break. It wasn't. But it wasn't enough! Maybe we could save this, actually. I want to know Baba. Well, we saved it. But yeah, I'm really wanting to get Corrupted Galaxy in Elemental Dungeons at some point. Because every time it fails, I have to wait another 24 hours. Which is like, you know? You never want to wait 24 hours for something. I'm just going to be honest. You never want to. Okay, they're doing it this way. They want this way to win. Okay. Well, this will be a bit closer than I'm wanting it to be, but it's okay. We can try. Bat. Do I have my milkshake still? Oh, nice. I think my dog is still barking. If you hear any of that, don't worry. He's completely fine. It's just, he is weird. He's been really weird recently. He keeps barking when literally nothing's wrong. Like, I'll go downstairs and check on him, and he just sits there and acts like nothing happened. I'm pretty sure it's just that he wants someone around him, but we can't always be downstairs. But I always check on him. Like, in between pauses, I'll go check on him and make sure he's okay. But he just doesn't stop. And even after I check on him and make sure he's okay, everyone else checks on him, make sure he's okay, he just goes back to barking if we leave. And it's like, all of our rooms are upstairs, so it's hard for us to always be down there, making sure that he's not, like, actually, like, so he's not actually wrong, you know, but he just doesn't stop. It'll happen actually, like, all throughout the night sometimes. It's really hard to sleep. He just doesn't stop barking. This has been the most annoying Chienta, like, on the earth to kill, because it's a freaking health amulet, but it's okay. I had enough ways to beat it. Ow. Well, hey, we killed the Chienta. Glorious. Alright, we're gonna hop into our last one here, and I'm just gonna leave Gargolem and not care. Alright, I'm gonna care a little bit. I'm gonna care a little bit about it. Okay. Ooh, finally, a wrestling game. Which means I can bring Dorogo. Do I just do this? Yeah, this looks fine. I'm just gonna punch everything with wrestle until I die anyway. What the heck, kitty? My cat just jumped up on to my chair because she saw my food. You tried to. My cat has been, like, our pets have been getting really, I don't really know how to say it. It's not like, I don't know, spoiled, I guess. Like, my cat will jump up onto my desk wanting my food, and then when I push her away, she gets mad at me, and I'm like, cat, it's my food. I give her some too, but then she just wants more. And it's like, I give her food. Like, her food bowl right now has food in it, but she won't eat it. She wants to eat my food specifically because I guess it's more delicious. But I already gave you some, so get out of here. Precious little kitty. Oh, a chocolate bar. This looks like an Ace Dorogo fun time. Fun time with Ace Dorogo. I want a power focus, but I doubt I'm actually going to be able to get it off. I'm just going to drink up even kill it. Dun, 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 dun. I've been playing a bit of Jump Stars after because they actually brought Jump Stars back. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday, but yeah, they brought Jump Stars back, and haven't played that in a while. But goodness, it felt really good to be back and actually playing the game, because I mean they shadow dropped the game, just wanting to see how the old systems work, right? And then it's just weird being back. I dropped an almost 200,000 damage game with my old character that I love, and it was fun. I played Aizen. He basically is like an illusion master, and he has a way to just revive himself constantly. And he's very fun. On release, he was kind of bad, but I played him anyway because he was just fun. This is a little scary, actually. We're gonna have to figure out what we want to do here. I didn't bring Waba, so I can't. Oh, I did. I thought I didn't. Oops. Oops. We're good. Let's just driving force this thing out because I'd rather not deal with it. I would rather not. Wow, that did nothing. Awesome. Is it rageful? Aw. I always love driving forcing out when they have rageful plushies. It's like it's so satisfying. You just see them get all the stats in the game, and then you're just like, teehee. Nope. Now, if I can get LOOMALAAAA on the field after a plus one, I can just boom bash everything. Yes, yes. I feel like what was the weird phase of Simple not being resisted by ice? I don't understand why that didn't happen. Like, why did that happen? It feels like it was such an unnecessary nerf to... I feel like it was such an unnecessary nerf to the ice typing that it was already struggling typing to begin with, and then they're Jamie just like, yeah, screw the ice type. And then it's like we're not talking about any of the problematic types like dark. I feel like you could have taken away the simple resist if you gave ice a dark resist. Like in reality, that doesn't really make too much sense, but from a balancing standpoint, it's really the only thing that you can do. This typing's really bad. This typing's really broken. It'd be really good if it could resist this, so just let it resist it, right? There's some points when you have to go into balancing, and it's like, okay, does this make sense? No. Does it work really well for the game? Yes, so you do it. You know? I feel like there has definitely been times where it's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, like, for the normal, rational thinking, right? But then it's like, wait, but it makes a lot of sense balance-wise. And then you have to come to that decision of, do I do this because it's good for the game, or do I not do it? You know? I feel like if you want Simple to be a better, like, more neutral typing, you can get rid of the ice resist. It's easy peasy, but then you add a dark resist for ice. You know, you just... It loses its resist to simple, but gains a resist to dark. I don't really see why that would be a big deal. Especially because, like, ice is already struggling typing, and being able to actually resist one of the best offensive typings in the game, it would be really good. Because the only two things that resist, or three things that resist it, is Bug, Spirit, and Dark. Which, if Dark resists Dark, you can't fight it, but then Dark also resists Spirit. So it's like, how do you fight it at that point? And then Bug being the only thing that can actually switch in against Dark and actually fight it, it's Bug typing. It's Bug typing. You know? In Pokemon, you have Fighting type, which is a good offensive type with close combat and stuff like that. But then you have, like... Then you also have Fairy, you know? But I don't know. There's ways of dealing with dark in Pokemon where it's not super overbearing, but in this game, it just is overbearing. Like, there's not enough things in the game that can resist things that have dark moves. Like something like Gargolem Attack, it's just so oppressive with dark coverage. It's just a lot. And I feel like being able to just throw on ice resisting dark really does not change that much about the game. It would add a way to deal with it more effectively. Now, of course, it wouldn't solve the problem of not having many things that can actually switch into dark and effectively beat it, but it would definitely be a good way to see how you could handle dealing with the typing. That's one thing why I kind of want like completely custom tournaments. That'd be kind of cool. Like you can literally customize everything, like move, like just like the type chart, moves, stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool to see. Abilities on stuff. Like I want to see something like that. Like if we had nonsense or experimental mode, but we were allowed to also interact with the type chart, I think that'd be very, very cool. I want to host tournaments in experimental dream teams, just to be like, all right, you can use Drudge Nevermare, you can use Disperse Protagon, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, hope that you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye. LOOMALAAAA's pretty good.